Всем доброе время суток. Продолжаем прохождение баунти. Вот, сходил я за своим лекарем, сразу зашел на болото, что ничего не произошло поза кадром. Идти мы будем, ну, тут задания появились, пройдемся по ним. Что-то FPS просел сильно. Извиняюсь за эту остановку. Так. Ну что, сохраняемся. И я уже вижу врагов. Опа. Так, одно задание выполнено. Посмотрим, что тут найдется. Еще что-нибудь интересное. Халявка вряд ли найдется. Так, можно отсюда войти теперь. Там еще какой-то. Квестик. Спускаемся. Еще одна королева. Сохраняемся. Ух, что-то я прям полную. Понятно. Где-то у меня там были ловушки. Так, спустились. Ставим ловушки. Отпрыгиваем. Давайте с арбалета постреляем. Еще нет. Стрелы пока есть. Запилили, пилорама. Так. Сохранимся. Ага. Так. Ну, вроде со всеми справились. Собираем все, что тут есть. Так, ну, вертаться я не буду пока задание сдавать. Пойдем уже по главному. А то и так уже задержались на одном месте. Посмотрим, что тут. Я так полагаю, в ту деревню мы еще будем вертаться по заданиям. Опа. Халявка. Еще халявка. Так, лучше на скрытности походим. На всякий случай. Вот и случай. Прям нежданчик такой, аж дернулся. Так. Что-то мне вот эти вот бульбушки не сильно нравятся. Что-то тут, по-моему, сейчас будет, так она сохранится. Я думаю, это все тут не просто так. А ну-ка вылезем. Никто. Ну и ладно. Коль никого нет, то не надо никого. Пойдем дальше. Так, сюда, значит. Давайте лучше на скрытности. Потихонечку. Я вон уже вижу врагов. Ага. А их тут много. Полечимся. Поставим сюда ловушку. Да. Как-то мы выжили в этой ситуации. Хотя я уже не надеялся. Думал, забрел. Так, сохраняемся. Жесть. Неприятно было, неприятно. Так, все, тут халявы нету больше. Да, лечи меня. Правда, ты так круто лечишь сильно, шо ж, ну капец. О. Вот, постреляем в это. Огнем. Маны нету, да? Все. Вот так хорошо. Собираемся. Так. Вроде и хил слабый, но все-таки подлечивает, как ни крути. Так, мне сюда. Включаем скрытность и идем. Что-то я кого-то нашел. Это походу стражи, да? До третьего стража нет. Ага, так. Мы стражи нашли, идем дальше. Так, тут бочек всяких нету, которые на меня нападают. Опа. Запилил. Так. Скрытность. Что у вас там было? Ух ты. Ух ты. Ну понятно, нету то, что она не прокачана. -3, но я все равно не пользуюсь. Так, экипируем, мы это все разбираем. Прервать действие. Не, ну тут урон, тут ничего. Если улучшить физический урон +1, да, ну будет +7. В принципе, +7 оттуда. Ну будет +8. Да. Прям вообще мне не нравится. Вот имперский клинок хорош. Так, а ну залазь. Как раз пришли на задание, сохраняемся. А вот и зверек, да? Так. Доставай оружие, ты. Злой босс. Отстань. Да глянь, нервный какой. Отстань от меня. Давай ловушку поставим. Еще ловушку. И сюда. Включаем. Огненные наши. Ай-яй-яй. Ну, серьезный такой. Босс уже все-таки есть босс. Так, ну одно и то же смотреть мне вообще не подходит. Отстань. Дай пройду. Так, как с ним сражаться-то? Ай-яй-яй. Короче, не стоять на месте, вот с ним сражаться. Иди сюда. Иди сюда, у меня тут к тебе подарок есть. Да, тут и огоньку немножко. Иди сюда. Да, неприятный тип. Однако. отходим, на тебе огоньку немножко. Что нет меня? Ну просто. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Отпрыгивай, ты что творишь? Волну вот эту упустил, и все, и начинается. Вот так вот. Все. Фух. Жестко было, жестко. Пилорама такая. Да ну да, я сам аж немножко подустал. Так пилить его. Бьет больно. Не, ну может мечникам было бы проще, конечно, его не знаю, но кинжальщикам чисто на тайминге.
This is horrible. We can't just leave that woman in this prison. We must find a way to free her from here.
Cyril, do not do that! I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But Father, we can't just let this poor person die here. It would be inhuman.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
I what? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
Who are you?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician. But neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon.
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil, and she is a danger to us all.
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. That cursed woman is the cause.
I wouldn't expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort? What, were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error. I was hoping that you would escort us back to the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
I've never been in the habit of just letting people die like animals in a cage, whatever their crimes may be. This woman doesn't look like a dead walker. That's enough for me. We'll take her back to Valvanor, and you can tell your stories to them.
Stay away, you stupid girl. No! Fools! Leave her in that cage!
Да, наверное, я зря ее освобождаю. Сейчас узнаем.
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you had died back there in that cell, you sick bitch.
Wait, wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I am Vulcan, Powder Master of the Freeborn Blades. And as for the man you made the mistake of killing, he was our...
That is not my question. Who stands before me? Are you an imbecile or blind?
I might be the mercenary who is going to grab you by your snake of a tongue and throw you into the darkest pit he can find.
From what I can see, you're an imbecile, incapable of piercing the face that hides the true nature of the Red Scribes.
Well, I can pierce your face, if that's all you want, in several places.
Mock, if you like. Lamb that you are. You insist on believing that your employers are only scholars, curious and inoffensive. Can you not see more? Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
So what? We're at war, and getting our asses kicked. We can't really blame him for trying to find a way to stop the Deadwalkers.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I was captured and sequestered here in secret. It was to protect freedom that I was starved, tortured, and humiliated for weeks on end. It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh yes, I heard them, all of the screams. That beast did not lack for meat. No, indeed. Yes, in truth, the scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the happiness of his darling daughter that he tried to stab her.
That's ridiculous! You are the monster! You're a liar! My father wasn't like that! A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait! Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you. I have questions. Lots of questions. And you had better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
You had the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red
Взяла,
Scribes?
завалила.
I
Это
desperately
меня
needed
Хилл
to replenish
убежал.
my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as a toilet. Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events, but you chose to kill him, and thus any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Эх, не знаю даже, что ответить.
Your pleasure won't last long. I have to bring you to Valvanor, where both of us are going to be in a lot of trouble. And since you took it upon yourself to kill their leader, I think you can expect that the Red Scribes are going to want you dead.
Do what you must do, mercenary. I'm your prisoner and will offer no resistance. Therefore, take me to your captain.
My captain? We have a contract with the Red Scribes. If you have decided you'd rather end it all, I can do it right here, right now, if you like. Cleanly. Otherwise, your best move is to tell your side of the story to the steward. If he'll even listen to you.
Ah, but there is the girl.
What girl? Sybil? You're dreaming. You killed her father right before her own eyes. She's never gonna take your side.
On the contrary, she will tell the truth. She will confirm all that happened here.
We'll see. But whatever happens, if I go down, Witch, I guarantee you'll go down even harder. Besides Alas, did you see any of the other Red Scribes?
I was drugged before being brought here. Aeolus is the only scribe who came to visit me during my captivity. But his second-in-command must have known, although I don't know exactly how much Aeolus was able to manipulate his puppets. If they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the temptation must have been great.
The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord. Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for. But something definitely happened. There was a burst of light, or maybe flame. This thing entered inside me.
A thing? What thing?
A sort of parasite. The Red Scribes told me it was a demon.
Neither one nor the other, insolent boy. I bring thee flames. I bring thee the world heart. I bring thee the power, and thou would have hold me back with thy ingratitude and thy weak, pitiful body. Thou darest name me parasite.
Hello? You still here?
Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. He's kind of sensitive.
I must say, I have never heard of such a thing. It is, at the very least, troubling.
The end result is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am, what I am. That is, when we're not arguing, or it's not taking control without asking me what I think about it. Then again...
This is absolutely fascinating. I think, when we get the chance, we should talk about it in more depth. Meaning we undoubtedly need to experiment a bit. There is probably much to learn from this demon.
We'll see. For now, we've got more pressing problems. Let's finish this discussion in Valvanor. We better get back before they send a battalion out to look for us.
Надеюсь, она хилять-то хоть умеет. Ну, выглядит она точно поприятнее. Так. Так, ага, шо? После этого ничего не осталось, что ли? Чё, мы его убили и чё? Один мы его убили. Еще ништяков никаких нету. Ну тут прям вообще. Ну уровень дали, то понятно. Сейчас прокачаем. Ну ништячок же. Это ж прям святое дело. Какой-нибудь ништяк бы там. Монетку. Поганую. Ладно. Тут мне ничего, там мне ничего. Тут. Окей, так. Кинжалом сзади. Вернее, скажите, когда при ударе кинжалом сзади. Интересно, но не нужно. Натиск. понять не имею, что такое. Так, надо контрударе. Вот это надо. Контрудары я постоянно делаю. Поэтому вот это надо по-любому. Так, энергия, мана. Ну, в принципе, чё, пусть восстанавливается. Смотрю, последнее время я и пользуюсь. Так, идем сюда. Тут у нас, понятное дело, нема ничего. Опа, что-то есть. Ага, кожа. Так. Опа. Сейчас, в общем, пойдем сюжетно пообщаемся в этом городишке. Я так полагаю, мне скажут, какой я хороший человек. Что освободил ее. Ничего тут нету. Так, залазим. Но я думаю, насильно ругать не буду. Тем более его дочка сама была не против ее освободить. Мы ее освободили. Главное, чтобы меня тут не напали на меня и не убили.
He'll be pissed. I gotta go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
It'll probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself. And don't kill anyone, for starters. Especially if he's wearing red.
That seems reasonable to me, for the moment. I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head to run away, I will find you. You won't like it when I do.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
Офигеть. Вообще бесстрашная. Реально бесстрашная какая-то баба.
Did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Actually, not so excellent. Alis is dead.
Dead? But no, that's not possible. Are you sure?
When it doesn't move and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus was a useful man, a good man, and he was under your care.
Precious help, huh? You know the beast didn't get there by accident, right? Your precious friends put it there to guard a woman that they've been secretly holding prisoner for weeks.
A woman? In the middle of the swamp? That is unusual. But why would the scribes choose to do such a thing?
Other than the fact that they're walking libraries, we know nothing about their sect. Nobody's got any idea what they're capable of. But everybody keeps their mouths shut because they can do a few tricks. And we never had better doctors. Aelus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He turned up all alone at the place where I fought the beast. No guide, no escort. He knew the way. And after coming after Sybil, he tried to kill his captive to shut her up. There was a fight, and he didn't survive.
What madness. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
I don't know much. Edwin isn't exactly the talkative type.
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility. I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing. Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it. And there is no prison here, in case you had not noticed.
Okay. Sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, his death is a great loss for Valvanor. He was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you want?
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn Blade. Even Mirana is flummoxed.
What is it? An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant, taciturn, and barely react to the world around them.
They're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often, and you look like you need to.
I believe there are a few here who know the difference. It's something else. They seem very concentrated, as though they are observing us. I feared some kind of sickness and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it. I'll slap him around a little. That should wake him up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but I must confess the results interest me more than the methods.
That's gonna be my method, so let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain.
Угу. Теперь еще все деревни. Так, ну это, короче, сейчас будет меня во всем винить.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
No, I'm staying. We have to talk about what happened. Putting it off until later will change nothing.
You could at least respect my grieving.
You're whining because you just found out your dear daddy was a son of a bitch, right?
Don't say that. He was my father.
Right. Your father who tried to kill you.
I don't believe he would have done that. He must have had his reasons. Maybe he wanted to scare me.
His reasons? I wonder what kind of reason he had for holding a woman prisoner in the swamps and leaving her to starve. Even I find that disgusting.
She was dangerous. She killed him.
I'm not saying she did the right thing, but if it wasn't for her, you'd be dead. You gotta stop hiding from the truth. Your father hid a lot of stuff from us.
I swear to you, I don't know. I don't know why he had that woman prisoner, and I don't know what happened at the temple.
Yeah, okay. So you don't want to know what he was plotting, what he was hiding from us?
Of course I do. It's the only way I can hope to understand what he did.
That's good. So now we have to dry your tears and pull it together. Since you obviously didn't know what he was up to, you are the only Red Scribe that I can trust. If you want to avenge your father, or even understand him, you're gonna have to help me. But I warn you, I can't stand crybabies, got it?
Yes, I get it. Your bluntness is eloquent. But don't worry, I'll be there when you need me.
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
Что ты нам тут расскажешь?
So are you getting on with the cure to wake up the prince?
Unfortunately, no. Without the poison I told you about, I can't make it.
I brought you some.
Excellent. Just give me some time to prepare the cure and administer it to him.
It doesn't seem to be working. I was wondering too, a cure made from poison? If it kills him, you know you'll get it too, right, Doc?
A lot you know. Lots of cures are made from poisons. But I have to admit that for the moment, he's not responding to the treatment.
Shit. All that for nothing. Well, we tried. I'll be going now.
Ладно, поговорили, хватит. Так, что у нас там по заданиям? Оборотень непонятный. Так. И куда нам теперь надо?
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
That's right. They have asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest in all of this? Is there something you're not telling me? What are you trying to prove by coming with me?
How perceptive, how brilliant.
Yeah, great. Just tell me what you know or think you know about all of this.
All right, but keep it to yourself for the moment. We don't want to start a panic, at least not until we're completely sure of ourselves. It seems to me that I recognize these symptoms, and if I am right, these people are possessed.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not yet certain. We absolutely must inspect and investigate further in order to be sure. But I think the Deadwalker army is behind all of this.
All right, let's go.
Так. Ты со мной? Ты со мной. И это хорошо. Так, будем расследование проводить. Идем дальше. Тем более, все равно меня
Is it true you
к ней
killed the
поставить.
beast?
Is it true you quit the booze?
What? Ah, that's a load of bollocks.
I thought so, but I did kill the beast.
Right. Okay then. You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job you done.
I found your soldier's body.
Еще в каком долгу?
They were my best. I mean, it's sad. So, did you bring back their weapons? I know it's not pretty, but we need them bad.
Yeah, I brought you back their stuff. I just hope it helps the survivors.
Oh, I suppose it's better than nothing. I know I said I wasn't gonna pay you, but those lads won't be collecting their pay, so here, you have it.
A barfly like you probably knows a lot about the people here, I'm guessing, huh?
Flattery? will get you everywhere.
Ну, это я уже говорил.
According to the steward,
Насчет
some of the
жителей.
villagers have been acting strange. Do you have any suggestions?
Hey, I'm not a bloody oracle. Bring me some clues, something concrete, anything, and then I can help you.
Okay, I'll come back when I know more. Do you have any suggestions?
Hey, I'm not a bloody oracle. Bring me some
Понятно.
clues, something concrete, anything, and then I can help you.
Okay, I'll come back when I know more. About those sentry guards. I'm going.
Так. Это да. Угу. Брони-то сколько. Конечно, экипировку взяла. Вот, разобрать. Итак, улучшаем. Что мы тут можем взять? Сопротивление физическому бону плюс 5. Вот это хорошо. Наверное. Прикольно. Пока вот это возьмем. Там посмотрим. Такой наплечник. Локоть не очень. Ты красивый. Так, что у нас? Пойдем. Дальше. А что у нас вообще по заданию? Куда нам надо? Расследование, да? А, это уже вторая глава. Мы еще первую. Акт первый, да? Дурной голос. Ясненько. Так, ну давай чуть-чуть пробежимся и будем на этом, наверное, заканчивать эту серию. Сейчас он меня обругает, наверное.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolas?
I never laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer. Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job was to protect him. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right, then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolas's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for. All of it. And watch out for the Red Scribes. You don't want to get fooled twice.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and he still hasn't come back.
Do you think something happened to him?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to him.
I'll find him, sir. I'm leaving.
Have you decided what you're going to do with me?
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile, I remain a prisoner.
You are free to do what you want as long as you stay in the village or with me. But if you cross the line, I'm the one who will straighten you out. So one false move and I blow you up. It's painful. Are we clear?
Yes, very clear. And perfect timing as well. It just so happens that I have absolutely no intention of disturbing this delicious village in any way. A place whose tragic end now seems ordained, and over whose corpse the red scribes and freeborn blades will scrabble in the bleeding mud. A spectacle which promises to be unique, and one I wouldn't dream of missing for the world.
Well, enjoy the show. But if I ever need your help, I want to be able to count on it.
Very well. You may consider that we have an arrangement.
Thanks.
Так, ладно, на этом будем заканчивать. Продолжим в следующей серии. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Ставьте лайки, дизлайки, пишите, комментируйте.